Hello. So happy New Year. It's Mark Capeles. You probably know me from the Mt Gox thing that happened 10 years ago, because now we're in 2024. Mt Gox filed for bankruptcy in 2014. So it's been 10 years, almost 10 years, because it was in February 28th. And well, I guess a lot of you will know me from this Mt Gox story and the Bitcoin exchange that went bankrupt. People have been talking about different things. There's a lot of stories out there. Quite frankly, I was not in a position to try to tell anyone if they're right or wrong, because anyway, nobody would ever listen to me at the time. But good news is that in those 10 years, the bankruptcy process has moved forward, and we finally are seeing people getting paid by the trustee. I'm not sure if you know that, but for me, Mt Gox case has been kind of taken out of my hands, basically from the time of bankruptcy. But as things move forward, I was arrested, and a lot of creditors put pressure on the trustee to not rely on me, which is how things have been moving forward. So the trustee has been dealing with most of those things by himself. Quite frankly, it's a very complex case. There are tons of creditors, people all over the world. It's normally takes time. And well, it's I mean, I'm happy to see payments going out finally. I've been waiting for something like that for a really, really long time. And I think it's a good time for me to start maybe moving a little bit forward. I'm still working with some crypto companies. I'm still helping people. At the time when I ran Mt Gox, we only had Bitcoin, and we're planning to add support for Litecoin. And yeah, I know some of you are going to laugh at me saying this. But well, the point is, back then, there weren't as many things that we have today. And now with Ethereum, smart contracts, tokens, and so on, the world has changed quite a lot in terms of cryptocurrencies and so on. And yeah, I'm still doing kind of some crypto stuff, but today that's not what I want to talk about, because I mean, that's one thing, and that's something that happened many, many years ago. I'm still doing some stuff work, but I wanted to do something not work related, but more like general, yeah, more like, you know, it's a new year. Been doing some stuff. I haven't had much time to do the things I like to do, actually. And yeah, maybe it's time for me to resume doing interesting stuff. I mean, stuff I like to do. And well, maybe some of you don't know it, but I'm initially more of a tech person than like investment or whatever. When I started working with Bitcoin, it was because the technology was interesting, and back then we were mostly engineers and other kind of tech people. And yeah, I'm more on the software side. I can do some hardware development and so on, but in terms of technology, that's one thing I'm still always looking forward to, is very intricate and very precise machines and stuff like that. So maybe you're guessing where I'm going to, but yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about watchmaking, which is basically making and fixing watches. I don't know why fixing watches are so interesting to the word watchmaking. I mean, that's what I understand. And yeah, a few years ago, I, for example, helped someone nearby. I had a friend who had this watch second hand that fell, and I offered to fix him for free, and he accepted. So I went through it. Quite frankly, maybe, I mean, this watch would probably needed a lot more service and so on, but at the time I didn't know much about watchmaking itself, and really the only thing I really wanted to do is fix the second hand. I know this kind of hands are friction fixed. So basically, it's just a matter of setting the second hand at the right location and push on it. So I used actually ball pen case to push on the hand in the right way. It kind of worked all right. I mean, put the movement back in the case, and the watch was working. So I guess that was one successful operation. But I kept thinking about it on a few months ago while working. So I spent a lot of time just coding or managing, writing documents and so on the computer. And I started watching this YouTube channel, Wristwatch Revival, which is this YouTuber who fixes watches, and typically just by going through doing a service, which means it involves like putting the watch fully, like taking out all of the wheels. Basically those are gears, but for watchmaking those are called wheels, it seems. And seeing watches from inside is very interesting, and it's a very complex work, but I thought it would be interesting to do. And two places are most well known for watches. One is Switzerland and the other in Japan. And I'm in Japan, so I thought, hey, maybe I can just get some watches and try to see if I can fix this. So just looking on the Japanese auction websites, I found people selling bunches of watches for very cheap. So I thought, yeah, maybe I'll get one of these and see what I can fix. So I've got actually my first box right now here. I'm guessing a lot of those watches are going to be not mechanic, but more like, electronic watches. And well, maybe it can be worth looking inside too. Like Marshall's been doing his Wristwatch Revival. YouTube is only about mechanical watches. I don't know if I'm going to be limiting myself to the mechanical watches. So I did buy one set on auction that just arrived actually. So I've got a bunch of boxes. It's a bunch of bags of watches. So I'm going to just show it here so we can have a look. Actually, there's this one watch that's here that's somehow cleaner than the other ones. I don't know why. But yeah, the thing is mostly watches in those kind of bags. But it's really cheap, and there's actually quite a lot of watches. I'm hoping there's at least one mechanical in the lot. If not, I know I've got a mechanical watch in another cheap thing I bought that's due to arrive. So I'll be able to also dismantle mechanical watches and hopefully not break these, but quite frankly those are very cheap. Those are broken anyway, so I'm hoping to get a better idea for myself of the size of the movements. And okay, that's too much. Yeah, maybe I'll try to open first some of the bags. Yep. So let's have a little look here. Maybe this one could be electronic, I guess. How do you open this? Yeah, that's the level I'm at right now. How do I open this box? Okay. And yeah, there's a battery. So yeah, this is definitely very simple quartz movement, I guess. Actually, why not have a look at the actual thing. So yeah, all of those are stolen, sold as non-functional. And yeah, you can see we have, actually it's a bit more complex than I was expecting. But we see we have a kind of a movement here. Here. Can I get a focus or something? No? Okay, never mind. Yeah. There's a stem. There's a lot of things that are very common to other type of watch, but yeah, I'll probably have a look at some point. If I can fix it and if it works, that's good. If I cannot fix it, I mean, it's fine. Just going to have a look and see what can be done for those watches. This is Swiss made. I guess it's Swiss watches are also quite common in Japan. Let's have a look anyway at those bags. Okay. Yeah, I mean those ones are very obviously quite dirty. So I'm going to put this into. I mean, if they are water resistant, so I don't know. Put this maybe into some cleaning. I guess some IPA would do at first, but yeah, this is very small. That's a funny thing. But yeah, I'm guessing this is likely quartz too. Yeah. So if you look at the back, sorry, Citizen. Actually, it's a nice brand, Japanese one at least. Oh, and it's moving very slowly. I'm guessing this one just need maybe some batteries replacement. Maybe a new thing, but yeah, I mean, I wish I could get some better focus nearby. I'm going to check why this is not focusing while I'm doing the video too. Or maybe get a better camera for this. Okay, this is Marshall radio control. So yeah, this is a radio control. So this is also very likely electronic. I mean, it's not very likely. It's definitely going to be electronic. Okay, this is a Fitbit, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, so we're quite far from what I was hoping in terms of mechanical watches. Those are very dirty, so I'm using gloves. Hello Kitty, oh nice. Hello Kitty watch. Oh yeah, I can see Hello Kitty. That's a nice one. I guess, yeah, but it's a little bit cranky. Yeah, those can use some fixing. I don't know if it's worth going through the fixing or not, but looking inside, oh, on this one actually, based on the way the second hand moves, feels mechanical. Looks like someone went inside already. Yeah, automatic. It's automatic movement, so it's one that's going to wind itself while you're wearing it. So there's a round thing in the bag that will move. Yeah, this one is interesting actually. Citizen, 7-star, 21 jewels. It's a fair number of jewels. We have a date. We also have a week day display. So I'm guessing it's the same mechanism as for just the calendar thing, but it's going to be moving the both at the same time, and you probably can modify only one or the other one. Yeah. So I can update the date. And if I turn the other way around, nothing happens. So I can only update the date. But I cannot seem to move the hands. Yeah, I mean, that's typically the kind of thing I've seen on YouTube being fixed. So I'm hopeful I can have a go inside this one. I'm going to keep it nearby. Anyway, that's going to be my first time opening a mechanical watch, so don't expect too much. Lancel Paris. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, it's a little bit... Okay, it's still got part of its original seal, so I'm guessing someone didn't want to wear it. It's a Swiss made and it's written Paris, so yeah, I guess. Anyway, it's very likely not mechanical, I guess, because typically mechanical watches tend to have, like this one, number of jewels and so on. So for example, for this bag, I guess that's about it. We had a number of watches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I'm not sure I'm going to count this as a watch, but number of watches, and out of all of these, only one is mechanical. I mean, the Hello Kitty one, I think it can be interesting too. I mean, it's funny. Maybe, you know, some people want that. Those three ones are looking okay. This one is looking okay too. This one is Citizen watch. So yeah, I mean, whatever it is, whatever. Probably an easy fix. It's still moving, and I'm not sure it's even worth looking at this one, because I mean, this looks like a very cheap basic watch. But yeah, maybe I'll do one bag at a time, because there's so many bags in this box I just got. It's maybe good enough. How is this connected? Yeah, no, not the Hello Kitty, sorry. I wanted to have a look at this one. So yeah, Citizen, it's a Japanese brand, I believe. The date, the weekday is in Japanese. This looks fairly easy to take off. So actually, I got a bunch of tools. I mean, I've got some brand new Belgian tools, which turned out to be fairly cheap, but you need a lot of these. And many years ago, when I fixed my friend watch, I got this Bergeron quick service box that contains like typically everything you need to fix some basic watches. So it actually even got some strap thing inside and a bunch of tools. So if we want to take, for example, this bracelet, that would be the tool you'd use for that. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep this in focus. Okay, yeah. But yeah, maybe we're just going to have a quick look inside this watch, you know, as a way to show you why I'm interested into watchmaking. And typically this kind of watch has a very interesting, like very nice looking inside. And if I can share some information on some nice things. Okay, let's try this. Okay, it's not coming off. So thankfully I've got another tool for opening this kind of bags. I'm going to try to use it. But yeah, basically seeing people, I mean, on YouTube fixing this kind of watches is kind of something. Like, you see people just, I mean, broken stuff being fixed. It's always interesting to see. And I like the idea. Plus, I mean, I've been fixing things for a long time. Okay, this is very very tight. I've got the right tool, I believe. I mean, this is just a easy one because the very professional ones are much bigger and yeah. Okay, this is very tight. I'm going to have to find a better way to open this. But yeah, what I really wanted to do basically is to share with you the, the beauty inside those watches, because it's a beauty not only in terms of looks, but also in the way it's built. Watches have been built the same way for many, many years, hundreds, if not more. I mean, you've got always the same thing. You have the spring that powers the whole watch. The spring will make a number of wheels work, and the wheels are made in a way that this second watch you're seeing moving right now will move at exactly 1 full rotation per minute, and everything else is based on ratios and so on. So actually you've got an extra wheel inside, the escape wheel it's called, that interacts with the balance that will help the watch move at the right pace. And yeah, I mean, just looking at this, it's beautiful, I think. And yeah, that's my idea here. So you didn't hear much from me for many, many years. I kept kind of a low profile for 10 years. I'm going to keep doing things and so on. I'm still doing crypto stuff. I'm still working on different projects. But at the same time, I wanted to share this a little bit about myself, because a lot of people don't really know me, or only know me through, online information, which might not be the most accurate. And I gave up initially trying to make information about me more accurate, because I know people wouldn't care anyway. Plus, it's easier to just go about how I'm a bad guy and so on, and keep things this direction. But quite frankly, I think that's about time to just open about what I do and talk about these kind of things. And yeah, we'll have some other things to share too. I'm still working on some of the things I've announced before. I'm going to be providing more information over time. Yeah, here I will be talking about fixing watches and how watches look inside. And hopefully I will be able to show you some more insights. I mean, this one didn't go quite right. For the Hello Kitty one, I think it would be very easy to open, but I'm not sure how to take away the bracelet, because this bracelet is like more involved. So I'm guessing I will need to push this. I mean, I probably have the right tool for this too, but I'm not going to be showing you me spending 5 minutes, 10 minutes trying to open a case. This is going to get edited. And yeah, I mean, I don't really care that much about wearing watches. You can see I wear a Apple Watch. Since I've started wearing an Apple Watch, actually, the features of watch offers for me have been a lot more interesting and important than just having a nice watch or whatever. I don't care that much about wearing an expensive watch or anything. Quite frankly, it's not really important for me. But the way those watches have been made for years, I mean, these kind of watches have a very intricate machinery, and sometimes it's mind-blowing things, is very, very small things that were made at a time where you didn't have computers, you didn't have all the tools we have today. So I'm hoping to be able to share this. And that should be about it. Hope to see you again. And if you want, subscribe or whatever, you can get. I mean, I'm going to be only posting about fixing things here on this channel, starting with watches because I mean that's what's inspiring me to start this recently. And if you want to see someone actually fixing watches, I'm putting the link to Wristwatch Revival in the description. And have a good day. And if you were a MtGox creator, I'm hoping you got your money, or at least part of your money back. Or, I mean, I don't know exactly what the trustee is doing. Actually, some people have been getting double payments. I mean, it shows that it's not that easy sending money. I mean, something we did with MtGox, but it's a lot of work, and the trustee has been dealing with a very unique case in a country that's not very forward thinking on many things. So I'm really wishing him the best of luck in making sure everyone gets paid, and I really hope he gets everyone paid as soon as possible. And in the meantime, I mean, we're on a good try to get everyone paid. So when MtGox filed for bankruptcy and we started that back at the time, there was like really little hope to even see part of payments. Now most people will get more than their value back for whatever they deposited, which is a nice thing thanks to Bitcoin and thanks to the fact that MtGox still had quite a lot of Bitcoins. And yeah, I'm really hoping to see the end of this. And I mean, we're seeing the beginning of the end, so I don't think it will take much longer for everyone to get paid anymore. The first step is there. So again, have a really nice 2024 and hopefully with a lot of success and health and whatever people want to have. For me, I'll be trying to fix those old broken watches, and I mean, see if I can make something nice out of this. But I'm quite happy about this one. It's a nice little mechanical watch. I wanted to get more of this. I'm guessing I won't have that much luck. But I still got a bunch of bags full of... Oh, look at this actually. This one is interesting. Hey, let me have a look quickly. This says quartz. Assembled in China. Yeah, okay, no, never mind. This is very likely very cheap Chinese thing. Yeah. Never mind, I thought it was something slightly different, just looking at it. But yeah, I've got a bunch of watches. Some might be quartz, some might be interesting thing. This is quartz too, by the way. And I think, I mean, many of these deserve to be fixed. And watches tend to have a nice history. So those watches don't have any kind of history or anything. That's where in a very cheap box of junk. But yeah, there's even for the cheap ones, there's probably some kind of engineering that went through Japan movement. But yeah, this, and if you say Japan movement, if there's no number of jewels, typically it means it's quartz or electric thing, so less interesting. But anyway, hopefully we'll find some interesting things to fix, and I'm going to share with you how it goes. If you want to see how it goes, just subscribe, or even if you don't subscribe, you can come again, it's fine. And spicy natural, okay, yeah. Yep, hopefully this can get interesting. I'm going to fix watches, I'm going maybe to fix other stuff, but I will start with the watches because it's white has been interesting recently. There's a seal. Oh, that's expensive. This is crocodile. Yeah, this is not going anywhere anyway. But yeah, there's a number of things in there. And hopefully there will be interesting stuff, because yeah, the made in China thing, probably fairly cheap. And I mean, I will have a look, but I'm guessing it won't be the most interesting stuff. But I'm really hoping to fix some of those watches. Oh, diesel. That would have been a while. Yeah, I used to own a diesel watch some time ago that someone offered me. Oh, one-piece watch. Yeah, maybe I'll keep some of those very Japanese watches. And I mean, if anyone is interested, and if I manage to get this working again, that can be also a nice thing to do with those. Oh, this is huge. AAA. Made in China, AVEX management. Okay. And yeah, anyway, those will be cleaned and so on. Yeah, I was hoping to find another interesting watch in there, but this is all quartz. I mean, those are not bad. Plus, I could use some parts like the... I mean, the other parts I can reuse on other watches if I manage to get this fixed. And yeah, that can be interesting. Okay. Swiss watch. Yeah, not sure exactly, but this is very small too. But yeah, I'm probably also getting to get more of those very cheap bags of watches after I went through these. But yeah, many of those are just quartz. No luck in this bag. I can get the last couple of ones out, but yeah. And yeah, I just received those bags, so I haven't looked at these yet, so you're looking at it with me either way. But yeah, I mean, this bag, not much luck. This one really had a nice moment. I've seen a lot of these actually on the auction websites with their double weekday and date display. And I mean, this one works, so I'm quite hopeful. Maybe we need to find a new crystal. And yeah, it really needs a cleaning. But apart from that, and yeah, the hands don't move. I'm not sure if actually there's move from earlier, but yeah, the date moves. But yeah, I'm guessing putting it, like taking out everything and putting it back together will maybe fix it. Or maybe I won't be able to put it back together, but yeah, that will be my main project for this channel to begin with, I think. I was really hoping to open it and show you the insides, because that's a very interesting thing to see. But I guess another time. So yeah, have a good day, have a good Happy New Year, and hopefully we'll see, I will see you again, and bye.